Alright, I'm gonna make a quick video about the 5 things that I dislike about electric cars. Don't exactly know how I'm gonna title it. Let's just start off with number 1. Police disabling your electric car. That's something that I feel like could happen in the near future. Like, let's say, I don't know, like 2050. Maybe everybody has an electric car by then. And let's say, I don't know, maybe you ran a stop sign and were speeding. You didn't pay the ticket. It's been a few months, and cause like, you know how Tesla can already update your car to make it have more speed, right? Like, I seen articles where like they said that like, yeah, everybody's like Model S or something has like 3% more horsepower now than it did last night, because Tesla, like, they can just send out an update, I guess, and like all of a sudden every single person that has that car just got electronically updated. So in the near future, I feel like the police are going to be working with that in order to just like shut off your car. Like, if they can already update your car from home, why can't they turn it off in the future? If you're a criminal, right? And they have your DMV record and everything, they're going to know exactly which car to turn off. I feel like that's a real possibility. Be on the lookout for that. My second argument that I don't like about the Teslas or electric cars, I'm just shitting on Tesla because they're like the more popular one, you know? But I'm talking about electric cars in general, if you hear me say Tesla, okay? The autopilot mode, my biggest concern that ever since I was in high school, this was one of my concerns is, alright, let's say you're driving on autopilot, you know, on a street going like 40 or something, whatever the speed limit is, and for some reason a kid jumps in the way. Alright, so now you have two options. Your autopilot isn't going to be able to stop enough or quick enough. It's either going to hit the kid, or is it going to swerve and make you hit like a freaking tree, right? Like, what are you going to do? Because the moral thing, what most people would do is they would probably try to swerve away. But does the electric car know that that's a kid in front of you, and is it just going to say, oh, it's too risky to try to do a maneuver, I'm just going to go straight and like ran through it? You know, like, how does it know which is the safest option in those crucial moments? Obviously, you're not going to have those crucial moments every single day. They'll be very, very rare, but these things will happen, you know? It will happen, and I don't know. I don't know how they can decide that. It's an electric piece of machine, you know? The third thing is the electricity shortages. This is mainly for me. I don't know about other people. I'm in California. You know, we recently had like weather problems, and we had a lot of power outages. What's gonna happen in the future if we all have freaking electric cars in California? Power's gonna go out left and right. Like, well, what happens when it does? How do we all get to work? How do we all do everything? We just always gotta have our car charged, you know? Because like, if the whole block is down and like you go down the block to charge your car, you won't even be able to do that, right? I don't know, man. This is just the California one. Electricity shortages happen all the time. Power outages. So we're already having that. I know they want to do solar stuff. I don't know how that'll help, or if it helps. But that's just the concern I have. I just wanted to throw that one in there because California. Let's go. This one is a nitpicking one. I will admit, because I'm not a fan when you turn on an electric car, you know, and you hear like, you like, yeah, I don't know, dude. Sounds like my fan's turning on or something. Yeah, I like hearing my Eclipse. You know, it has a nice little, a little turn on noise. V8s, obviously, when those get turned on and they have cool ass exhausts, they sound amazing. And then in the future, we're all gonna like sound like we're all just chilling at the park when we all turn on our cars. You know, it's gonna be nice and peaceful out there. You might still hear like the birds going toot, toot, toot. I don't know, their little noise. Yeah, I don't like that. That leads me on to my last point. Quicker than I thought I would go through these, but hey, that the electric car trend started when it did, right? So this one I don't like because there's people that I've seen on YouTube, people I've talked to in real life, they say like, yeah, you know, I started off with the Honda Civic, then I got a cheap ass, like, beat up 350Z, then I switched over, got a Mustang, old school Mustang, you know, got one of those catfish Camaros for a while, and then they got all these cars for dirt ass cheap, and they just, you know, they would buy a car, trade it, sell it, or, you know, like, because they were all like less than $5,000, you know. Now I freaking got the Honda Civic that I have right now, a red Honda Civic, for $5,000 in fucking 2004. When I guarantee you, back in the day, not even that long ago, like when I was looking for my Eclipse, like 2017, even back then, I could have probably gotten a Honda Civic for like 2K. Same with the Eclipse. I got my Eclipse for 2K, you know. Same condition, same everything. If it was still like 150,000 miles when I bought it, I'd be able to sell it for at least double that, you know, like minimum. And that just sucks, because now everything is more expensive, and it's because of this car trend of electricity, because we're all moving to electric powered cars now. Gas powered cars no longer exist, so now everybody's holding on to their V8s and cool looking old school cars that have engines in them, because they're not going to be around ever again. They're not making any more engine cars, you know, like, or gas powered engine cars. This is it. This is it. Whatever cool car you always looked up to, they're not doing them like that no more, buddy. Did you like the V8s? Do you like the V12 Lamborghinis, bro? You can't get those no more. You could get an electric Ferrari probably, though, in the future, you know. It won't have a cool ass note of V12. None of that bullshit. You turn on the car, it goes. You hear a little humming noise, like a fucking hummingbird, I guess. Yeah, I hate that this happened, you know. It really slowed down. It didn't slow down my car culture, I guess, that, like, my community involvement into this, but, like, because I do have an Eclipse, but, like, yeah, if it was how it was back then, I would definitely probably have at least another car. Like, I would have swapped that other car. I would have kept my Eclipse, obviously, but, like, you know, right now it doesn't really make sense to try to, like, trade, like, my Civic for a 350Z, and I mean, I could, but I'd also have to pay extra type of stuff, you know, and, like, I don't know, it's a lot more money now. That's the point I'm basically saying. If you guys enjoyed and agree with any of my 5 picks for why I don't like these electric cars in the future,